Hello, thank you all for joining me today. Today I'm going to talk about the negative impact of standardized testing. So since 2002, there's been a major backlash on standardized testing. The future education and the morale of your children and your future grandchildren are directly impacted by this. I personally grew up during the times with only one exam per year, and then it drastically changed in high school to several testing all year long with preparation for it all year long. I personally know how it has impacted on the students. And today I'll discuss why it should be removed from schools and who is negatively impacted. So what exactly is the problem? Well, I believe that it lowers the quality of education for the students. Time spent preparing for tests is a major part of it. In the article, 13 Ways High-Stakes Standardized Testing Hurts Students, Valerie Strauss states that 20 hours a year is devoted to testing alone. That doesn't include the preparation time for the test. Also, in the article, The Truth About Standardized Testing in Texas, the Texas Business Leadership Council states that high school students now take 5 exams per year. So who exactly is affected by this? Well, it affects everyone in your community and your state. In the article, How Do We Fix Standardized Testing in Texas, the legislative statistics show that in the years 2000 and 2001, 39 million tax dollars were spent towards standardized testing. And then it jumps to 1.1 billion in 2008. That's your hard-earned tax dollars that could be spent on more hands-on learning to prepare students for a life after high school. Also in the article, the Texas Workforce Commissioner, Tom Hawken, said that we've almost denigrated the value of working with one's hands. And there are several consequences to the standardized testing. More schools may lose funding or worse, be shut down. In the article, 13 Ways High-Stakes Standardized Tests Hurt Students, Valerie Strauss again states how learning resources are taken away from schools that perform poorly. She also states that schools performing poorly are threatened with closure and also lack of funding. There needs to be a solution to stop this epidemic. So the solution that I propose is that we completely remove the standardized testing. We replace it with more practical learning, and that way the tax dollars are spent on technical trade classes in high school, and it will allow the school districts to provide their own testing curriculum throughout the year. And we can solve this problem by preparing students for a college setting and life after high school. And I believe that we can do this by providing higher quality education, that our children and grandchildren will be more successful in life. And you can also have the satisfaction knowing that your tax dollars are well spent. I believe it will work and will be substantially less expensive than standardized testing is now. And it will also allow the teachers the freedom to use their degree that they work so hard for and teach valuable material in the classroom. So what I ask of you today is to be mindful and supportive. You can support any local figures who reject the testing. You can also allow your child to sit out during standardized testing days. And until it is completely gone, you can teach your children hands-on skills that will help them in the long run. So by being supportive, you can attend local school board meetings discussing this topic. And there are several bills in the progress. So in the meantime, just be supportive. So we've talked about the problem of standardized testing, who all is negatively impacted, a solution to the problem, and what you can do to help the solution. So I'll end this with 2 of my favorite quotes by Albert Einstein. He quotes that everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. I believe that that is exactly what standardized testing does. It doesn't allow the child to freely think. Also, Einstein quotes that education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. I firmly believe that children need skills to take with them for the rest of their life. The end.